Good morning, 10th graders. Today we are going to work in our Shaping My Language book, and you are working on the language key. We're going to focus on the future perfect continuous, which is very simple. You already know this, but I'm going to show it again, okay? Now, the future perfect continuous describes progressive events that will be completed at some point in the future. We usually express the continuity of the events by saying how long it extends. For example, by 2050, researchers will have been working on finding life on Mars for 3 decades. By 2050, new generations will have been using space technology for most of their lives. Here we're going to find the continuous in the ing by adding the ing to the base form of the verb. And so as here, you will see the base form is used and they added ing. So the perfect is the word, the conjugation of these two words, been and have. Okay? Have been will show the perfect form, and the will is the future form. So this one here is telling these two they will be perfectly working together into a continuous form. Okay. So let's look at the rest. To indicate that the action is continuous, we add a present participle verb to the future perfect form. Example. By 2030, we will have been hearing news about space discoveries for a long time. By 2030, we will have been talking about missions to other planets for years. So again, we have the will, which is showing us the future, have been, which is the perfect continuous, and then the base form, which is here, and then the ing, okay, which is making it a continuous form. So this is a present participle verb, okay, but it's also in a continuous form. So remember that when we see the participle terms of each verb, is because we're going to be using the continuous form. Okay. So in this case, I'm going to pull up a video that you're going to be watching so you can understand a little bit more about the future perfect continuous. Now, today I decided to do it on the language key because it's a little harder for you to understand it. And this way you can return and go back to the video as many times as you want. So please stay along with me with the next video. Thank you. Okay, now that you already saw the video, we can go ahead and start with our exercises. So we have read the language key and check with a check if the sentences are correct, or cross with an X if they are incorrect. Rewrite the incorrect sentence, only the one that's incorrect. So number one, by the mid-21st century, we will have been trying to land on Venus for at least 10 years. I think this one is correct because, as you can see, we have the future, the two auxiliaries that are showing us that it's in a perfect form, and then we have the continuous form of the verb try, which is adding the ing. So for me, this one is correct. I don't have to rewrite it. I just have to put a check. So that is pretty much what you have to do in that exercise. Now on exercise 6 here, as you can see, all you have to do is you're going to read again the language key so it can help you. And it says, what do you think will have been happening by the time the current generations reached adulthood? Write a text with your ideas in your notebook. You will not write it within the notebook. You can write it in this little space that you have provided here, and you can do it for 20 words. Just make sure you use the will, the have been, plus the progressive form of the verb. And that is pretty much what you have to do today. I'm pretty sure that you're going to have some questions. If you do have some questions, you're more than welcome to ask through WhatsApp. And thank you very much once again for your time.